Good morning, Chubby. It is Wednesday. It is your last day this week of assignments until Tuesday. So a nice long break, a nice long stretch. Believe it or not, I think you need it. I can only base that on the two that I have here, but they need a break. They need a break from getting up and doing schoolwork. And I know they've been getting that on the weekends, but I think it's just hard when you're back in that routine if that's how you're doing it too. So everyone needs a break. Don't have much for you today. In fact, I really don't have anything in the way of lessons, but we are going to finish Ready Freddy to see what happens with him, to see if he made it to the level, to see if one of his friends made it to the level first. And I'm going to do my best today with no interruptions. We fixed the light. I think that it might finally be fixed for good. And so we'll do our best. My allergies, if you're an allergy sufferer, you're probably right with me, have been pretty awful the past couple days. So I'm not feeling 100%. Taking my medicine for that. But, when they're really bad, they're really bad. Okay, let's end our short week with the conclusion of Ready Freddy Gamer Boy. Okay, maybe you have a prediction in your head as to what will happen. Let's see if it's right. Real quick, just because I looked down at our assignments for today, please don't forget, it's the only thing due this week to send me those 2 math pages when you finish them today. Parents, please, by today, I'm going to try during our time off to make sure I have all grades updated and in the system. So if you're missing anything, you'll hear from me in the next couple days. And I apologize if you haven't heard from me about that. I am trying to catch up. Okay, let's do this. Chapter 7, Gotta Play. I took the fastest shower ever and sat down to do my homework. Do you need any help, honey? My mom asked. No, thanks. I just have to do a few math problems and practice my spelling words. I tried my hardest to stay focused so I could get done quickly and go back to playing Wonderworld. After about a half hour, I was finished. Done, I announced. No, you're not, said Susie. Yes, I am. I did my math and my spelling. I don't have anything else tonight. You haven't done your reading for your reading log yet. I'll just do that later when I get in bed, I said. No, like your father said at dinner, school is more important, said my mom. You need to do your reading before you play video games. Oh, Mom, please, just this once, I begged. I promise I'll do it later. I really have to get past level 1 in Wonderworld before tomorrow. Sorry, Freddie, but you need to do your reading right now, said my mom. I stuck my tongue out at Susie when my mom wasn't looking and mouthed the words, thanks a lot. Then I grabbed my book and stomped up the stairs to my room. As soon as I finished my reading, I raced back downstairs to start playing Wonderworld. Oh, Freddie, I see you are all done with your homework. That's great, said my mom. You still have time to play your game. What time is it? I asked. It's 7:30. You have a half hour to play. All right, so this is him running down the steps. There's almost looks like smoke, like when something goes really fast, a car or a bike, and it kicks up the dirt because he's moving that fast. A half hour? I can't do anything in a half hour. I won't even get past level 1, I said, pouting. You're wasting your time by complaining, said my mom. I quickly turned on the game, but the half hour passed way too quickly, and soon I had to turn it off and go to bed. As I lay in my bed, I realized that I couldn't tell everyone at school tomorrow that I hadn't even made it past level 1. That would be too embarrassing. Then I remembered Josh told me he had gotten up at 5 o'clock in the morning to play. That's exactly what I should do. I would get up really early before school started and play some more. Ring, 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 my alarm clock screamed in my ear. I smacked the button to turn it off and rubbed my eyes. It was still dark outside. I was about to pull the covers back over my head when I remembered why I had set the alarm in the first place. Wonderworld. I had to get up now and try to get past level 1 before school started. I quietly opened my bedroom door and peeked out in the hall. The coast was clear. Everyone else was still asleep. I tiptoed down the stairs, making sure I skipped the step that always creaked. My mom had supersonic hearing, and if she knew I was up this early just to play a video game, she'd make me go back to bed. I started the game and turned the volume way down so no one would hear me. I got so involved in playing that I didn't even realize 2 hours had passed and the sun was up. Freddie? My mom's voice startled me, and I jumped about 3 feet off the couch. Mom, you scared me. Sorry, honey, what are you doing? Playing Wonderworld. How long have you been down here? What time did you get up? I'm not sure, I said. Well, you need to turn that off and go get ready for school, said my mom. I don't want you to miss the bus. All right, Mom, give me 1 more minute, I said. I have to save what I've done before I turn it off. I had managed to finish level 1. All of my friends were so far ahead of me. I wished it were a Saturday so I could just keep playing. I knew I could catch up to Robbie and Josh if I had more time to play. I was starting to get the hang of it. When I got on the bus, everyone was talking about Wonderworld. I want to show you the picture before I go any further because this is kind of what he looked like when Mom came down. You see the eyes? Okay. He's super focused, but he's got a little bit, we would call them bags under your eyes. That's from not getting enough sleep. All for a video game. I don't know. Did you get the game yesterday? Said Josh. Yes, I did, I said with a big smile on my face. Kimberly told me you got the last one in the store, said Robbie. Yep, I was so lucky, I said. That's awesome, said Josh. Did you start playing? I started yesterday, but I didn't get very far because I kept getting attacked by the evil serpents. They are sneaky, said Josh. You really have to watch out for them. I actually got up before school this morning to play some more. You got up early, said Robbie. You never get up early. I know, I said, laughing, but I just had to try to get past level 1. Just then, Max, the biggest bully in the whole 2nd grade, turned around in his seat. Level 1? Did you just say you're on level 1? I nodded my head. Hey, everybody, Freddie is only on level 1 in Wonderworld, Max announced to the whole bus. I turned bright red and slid down in my seat. I was so embarrassed. He's probably only on level 1. I whispered to excuse me. That's Freddie saying that. He's probably only on level 1. I whispered to Robbie and Josh. Max leaned over the seat and grabbed me by my shirt. What did you say, Shark Breath? I said he's probably having fun? Max glared at me and tightened his grip on my shirt. That's not what you said, he growled. Let go of Freddie, said Josh. Why should I? Said Max. It's always starting trouble with Freddie. Because I said so, Josh said, grabbing Max's hand and pulling it off my shirt. What level are you on, Big Mouth? You probably haven't even made it past level 1. Yes, I have, said Max. I have made it to level 6. 6? Robbie whispered to me. Max is on level 6? I don't believe you, said Josh. Prove it. How am I going to prove it? Said Max. You want to come to my house after school and see it with your own eyes? That was the last thing Josh wanted to do. No thanks, said Josh. I know how you can prove it. Tell me what the treasure is for level 5. If you made it to level 6, then you found the treasure in level 5. Ooh, good one, Robbie whispered. He's got Max now. Max said. I knew it, said Josh. You haven't gotten to level 6. The level 5 treasure is the sparkling sapphire, Max blurted out. Josh stared at Max for a minute without saying anything. Is he right? I whispered to Robbie. Robbie nodded. Wow, you are telling the truth, said Josh. Congratulations on getting to level 6, but I'm still going to be the first one to reach level 10. No, you're not, said Max. I'm going to be the first one to reach level 10. No one is going to beat me. We'll see about that, said Josh. Yeah, we'll see about that, I thought to myself. Okay, chapter 8 is called Level 10. Who do you think makes it there first? Let's find out. I was obsessed with playing Wonderworld. I played it all day, every day, for a week. I didn't do anything else. I just had to be the first person to reach level 10. One morning after getting up early to play, I heard my mom calling, Freddie, hurry up, time for breakfast. I dragged myself into the kitchen. I could barely keep my eyes open. Are you all right, honey? Said my mom. I yawned a big yawn and laid my head down on the kitchen table. You look exhausted, said my dad. It's because he keeps getting up early to play that dumb video game, said Susie. It's not dumb, I mumbled. You are playing it way too much, said my mom. It's not healthy. When was the last time you went outside to play with your friends? Asked my dad. I shrugged my shoulders. I don't know. I think you should stop playing it for a while and go catch up with your friends after school today. I can't. Why not? You need to get ready for Little League, said my dad. But if I stop playing, then I won't be the first person to get to level 10, I said. So, said my mom. Ugh, I groaned. You just don't get it. Well, you need to sit up and eat some breakfast, said my mom. Here, I already put cream cheese on your bagel for you. I tried sitting up in my chair, but I was so tired that I was having a hard time holding my head up. I took a bite of my bagel and chewed it slowly. Look at you, Freddie, said my mom. You look half asleep. You're chewing with your eyes closed. Just as she said that, my head fell toward the plate. Ah! Oh my goodness, my mom yelled. He looks super exhausted. Kind of how I feel right now. Her scream startled me, and I sat up with a jolt. Huh? What? Susie was pointing at me and laughing hysterically. What? What's so funny? You've got cream cheese all over your face, said Susie. You look like you went to the beauty parlor and got a face mask. My mom ran to the sink to get a paper towel to wipe off my face. What a mess. That's it, Freddie. No more getting up early to play that silly game. But I have to, Mom. I just have to, I said. No, your mother is right, said my dad. You've gotten too obsessed with that game. It has taken over your life. You're so tired that you're falling asleep at the breakfast table, said my mom. I think we're going to put a limit on how much you can play each day, said my dad. That's a good idea. Good idea, said Susie. I turned to Susie. No one asked you, I said. You could play for 1 hour each day. And that's it, said my mom. 1 hour a day? I'll never be the first one to get to level 10 now. I don't care, said my mom. You need to get outside and breathe some fresh air. I crossed my arms and stuck out my lower lip. Pouting is going to get you nowhere, said my mom. Just then I heard the bus brakes screech to a halt. Now look, the bus is already here and you haven't even eaten your breakfast, said my mom. Here, take this with you, she said, shoving a granola bar and a cheese stick in my hand. I tried to run to catch the bus, but I just didn't have the energy. I stumbled on my way up the steps and tripped. Max, of course, was pointing and laughing at me. Ha 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 ha! Freddie, did you have a nice trip? Very funny, I mumbled as I made my way back to my seat. You look awful, said Robbie. Thanks, I said. Are you okay, Freddie? Asked Josh. What's wrong? I opened my mouth wide and yawned a huge yawn. I'm just really tired, that's all. Why are you so tired? Said Robbie. Because I keep getting up really early every morning to play Wonderworld. Did you just say Wonderworld? Said Max. Oh no, here we go again, I thought to myself. What level are you on now, little baby? Level 2? I scowled at Max. It's like Judah's kind of face. But I didn't say anything. You think you're such a big shot, Josh said to Max. But I have news for you. Oh, really? Said Max. I can't wait to hear it. I have gotten to level 9, said Josh. Way to go, I said, giving Josh a high five. I bet you by tomorrow I will be the first person to reach level 10, Josh said, poking his finger into Max's chest. Max stared at Josh. I wasn't sure what he was going to do. Too bad. So sad, said Max. What are you talking about, said Josh. This is Freddie giving Josh's high five. Max is not happy about it. I just reached level 10 this morning, said Max, grinning from ear to ear. No way. Yes way. I gave the Wizard of Wonderworld all 10 enchanted treasures, and now I have been crowned king. I gasped. Did he just say he was crowned king? Robbie whispered. I nodded. Uh-huh. Well, congratulations, Max, said Josh. I am the king, Max shouted, and he pounded himself on the chest. I can't believe it either, I said. Me either, said Robbie. We spent all that time playing Wonderworld, and in the end, Max beat all of us, Josh said. You know what, guys? I said. What? Robbie and Josh said together. I really missed playing with you guys this past week. I did too, said Robbie. Me too, said Josh. You're my best friends. I didn't see you all week, I said. Let's get together after school today, said Josh. We could go bug hunting, said Robbie. Or play catch, said Josh. I don't care what we do, as long as we're together, I said, smiling. Then we all gave each other a high five. Okay. And then this is just him envisioning Max being crowned with the level 10 ribbon. Did anyone think it would be Max that got to level 10? That was the last person I thought of, actually. I don't even think he came into my imagination when I was thinking of who would be the level 10 winner. I always think it's Freddie, but I know sometimes the books don't always let him win. They make him realize that it's important for him to cheer his friends on too sometimes. Do you remember one of the first grade books that we read at the beginning of the year? His best friend, Jessie, was the winner of the pumpkin contest. But in the end, he learned to just be happy for her. So I didn't really think it would be Freddie. I thought it would be Josh or Robbie. I really didn't think it'd be Max. So that was pretty interesting. At the back of every book, there's something called Freddie's Fun Pages. Sometimes we read them. Sometimes it's a game or whatever it is. But there was two that I thought you might like. And this is Be an Illustrator. What do you think these characters from Wonderworld would look like? So the Wizard of Wonderworld, the Triglops, Ariana, and the Evil Serpent. So you could try drawing one of them. If you want to share it with us, let us know. Could show it on the video next time. And then there's some wizard jokes. What do you call a wizard from outer space? A flying sorcerer. That's good. Why do wizards brush their teeth 3 times a day? To prevent bat breath. Is that a bad breath? Ba-dum. How do you talk to an angry wizard? Very carefully. That one was a little hard. What do you get if you cross a wizard with an iceberg? A cold spell. That's a good one. What happened when the wizard met the witch? It was love at first fright. I think that was my favorite one. Okay. Ready Freddy books. We love them. If I think we can get one in 4 days, I'll end us with one. That might be kind of hard. Be 2 chapters a day. Very long videos. So I'm glad I got to at least read one more to you. One more week after this. One more week. Can't believe it. And then your finals. The religion study guide is finished, but I had a long day with the kids again. But I did email it to Mrs. Cunningham, but I emailed it to her you don't know what time it is. It was late. So I need to just give her a chance to look everything over. And then parents, I will get that to you. I'm hoping at some point today on Wednesday. So I will email everything in the same email. So you're not getting 500 emails. So I will be emailing you the 2 lessons to study for spelling, the religion study final, and then also a link for, I forgot what I was going to say. Zoom. Sorry. So I'll do a Zoom this afternoon. And I know it's not great timing. I meant to send it last night. But things just got crazy. So Zoom check-ins, can't make it. I already know someone was traveling. So, just to say hi, just to see each other's faces. And, we just had one on Friday. So again, if you can't make it, don't worry about it. If you can, pop on, say hi, and then we can, all talk to each other at the end like we do and see what everyone's up to. And then we'll definitely have one next week on, Friday. So that way we can all kind of say our goodbyes and all that sad stuff. Okay. Enjoy your day. Do your best as always. And I shall see you next week. Enjoy your time off, students. Parents, I know we don't always get time off, but students, enjoy your time off with your family, even if it's just getting outside, throwing the ball around. Take that lesson from the end of Gamer Boy. I get it. Games are fun. We have the Switch, Nintendo Switch, yeah. And it has the classic games that I grew up with. I'm sure your parents know what I'm talking about. So I even got on it the other night and found myself on it for 2 hours. So I know what it's like. But in the end, it's just a game. So get outside and get some fresh air and play. The weather's supposed to hold off somewhat over the weekend. And I know a lot of our trip plans have probably been canceled. So do your best. As always, have fun.